Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for joining. Today is a snowstorm in Chicago. It's nice to stay indoors and stay home and stay warm. So hopefully you're all safe, sound, safe inside your homes and staying healthy. So today is actually Rama's turn, but she had some deadline at work, so I'm substituting for Rama. She's not able to teach today. So again, thank you all for joining. Let's sit comfortably. Palms in Anjali Mudra, close to the heart center. Close your eyes. Take a slow, deep inhale, full belly. On your exhale, chant the mantra Om. Couple more times, deep inhale. One last time. Vande Gurunam Charanarvinde Sandarshit Swatma Sukhabodhe Nishvreshe Jandalikaya Mani Samsara Hala Hala Moha Shante Abahu Purushakaram Shankachakra Siddharinam Sahasra Sirsham Svetam Pranamami Patanjalim. I bow down to the sage Patanjali, who brought the wisdom of yoga from millenniums into the present world, using which the aphorisms that he compiled into that Yoga Sutras that we all practice, and we learn upon the pearls of wisdom from his yogic knowledge. Slowly open your eyes, bring your arms up, reach up. Inhale, slowly exhale as you're slowly warming down or warming up. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. As you sit comfortably, we're going to do a twist. Bring your left arm on your right knee, right hand up. Keep the spine straight and elongated. While you sit comfortably on both sit bones, support your spine straight with your right hand behind and gently twist back. Turn your head back. One more time, inhale, elongate the spine. Exhale, deepen the twist. And sit comfortably here. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Feel the stretch on the left side of the neck. And slowly come back to the neutral. We're going to do a singular twist on the opposite side. Place your right hand on the left knee. Support your spine straight. On your inhale, bring your crown head towards the ceiling. On your exhale, deepen the twist. Turn your head back. Feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. Notice your shoulders are relaxed too. And you should feel the stretch and the twist is coming from the bottom up. Slowly come back to the center. We're going to do slowly leaning forward, folding forward. If this cross-legged sitting stance is hard for you, you can always switch to this Japanese style. You can widen the knees, and then you can just sit forward, fold forward. Walk your hands forward as you bring the forehead down. Slow, deep inhales, slow, deep exhales. Allow the prana to awaken from the base of the spine towards the crown of the head. Also allow the blood circulation, the prana, the breath circulation towards the crown of the head. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. From the root chakra all the way up to the Sahasrara chakra at the crown of the head. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Opening up all the energy channels, all the energy centers along the spine. While you sit comfortably between your heels, keeping the spine straight and elongated. And walk your hands to the right, and notice your upper body is arching sideways. Feel the stretch on the left side of the neck. Your head is squeezed between your both biceps. Come back to the center. Now walk your hands to the opposite side. Feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. Right side of the body, completely arching. Your head is squeezed between your both biceps. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhale, exhale. And back to the neutral, back to the center. This time keep the left arm as it is, extended. Keep the right arm up to the ceiling. And then squeeze your right arm underneath your left armpit completely until you can keep the right shoulder on the mat, on your head. Keep the right side of the cheek on the mat too. Bring your left hand up, wrap your left hand behind. Just slowly melt any tightness in your right shoulder. As you lift your left shoulder up, slowly let go, release any tension, any strain in your right shoulder muscles. Just slowly, deeply resting in the eye of the needle pose. Slowly deepening. If you want, you can even use your left hand. Stretch the right arm a little more as you keep the left arm up, left shoulder up, and wrap your left shoulder back. Come back to the neutral again. Both arms straight. This time keep the right arm where it is. Left arm up to the ceiling. Squeeze your left arm underneath your right armpit. And keep the left shoulder on the mat, turn your head. Rest your left temple, left cheek on the mat. Bring the right arm up. Slowly wrap your right arm behind your back. Just add a gentle twist, lifting your right shoulder above your left. Let go any tightness, stress, or strain, any tightness in your lower shoulder muscle. If you like to extend the left arm a little more, you can take the help of your right hand, stretch your left arm a little more, and then keep the right shoulder, left shoulder on the mat, left cheek on the mat, and then wrap your right arm behind. Also notice any tightness in your lower back should also be melting down. Slowly come back to the center and slowly walk your hands back and sit straight. Hope you all had a good Valentine's weekend. And in that spirit of celebration of love, today I would like to bring and share some purest form of love, which is love of mother for her child. And there's no other form of love that is greater than mother's love, which is the most purest form of love. And as you all know, the mothers are unconditionally loving from the beginning to the end, unconditionally forgiving, unconditionally loving, and unconditionally patient, no matter how bad the child is, but Mothers are always patient. So there's a lot of things to learn from moms in our yoga practice. Learning the forgiveness, learning the patience, and loving the unconditional striving and sharing of love with generosity, with loving kindness. Metta is loving kindness with generosity and with contentment, santosha, with no expectations. These are the beautiful lessons that we can learn, unconditionally loving from others. When Swami Vivekananda visited Chicago in 1893, and he was a famous orator, and he gave many lectures at the Art Institute of Chicago on Buddhism, Hinduism, and Karma Yoga, Raja Yoga, Bhakti Yoga, Jnana Yoga, four major paths of yoga. And in one of those lectures, he shared a story about a mother's love, and it's a beautiful story, and I wanted to share that with you. In West Bengal, there was a small village, and very close to the jungle, or very close to the forest, the deep forests. You know, the Bengal tigers are famous in the world, very famous. So this West Bengal is where the woman was living in this village. Whenever she walks by on a street, there was one big bulldog. He always barks at her, and then she was always afraid of that dog. So she always wanted to avoid that walking on that street, just to avoid the dog. She always took a different street and different road just to avoid the dog. But one day she was walking with her with her daughter. She was a little kid. She was walking with her daughter, and then because their village is so close to the jungle, and one day the tiger showed up on their way. The tiger was just right in front of the mother and the daughter. And this woman who was so afraid of the dog was not afraid of the tiger anymore. And she just stood and she was stood in front of the daughter. She was hiding the daughter behind. She fearlessly faced the tiger. Just looked into the tiger's eyes and then constantly staring into the tiger's eyes. So this was the story Swami Vivekananda shared. It's a beautiful story. Um, so how did that mother who was so afraid of the dog was fearless when she was facing the tiger, and that fearlessness comes from the love for her daughter. So the love, the purest love, the unconditional love, the love that mother shades for the kid is also fearless. And there's no heroism that is more greater than the motherhood. So yeah, this is the thing that those are the things that you can keep in mind as you practice today. Even in the Bhagavad Gita, there was in Bhagavatam there was a chapter in chapter 8. The Queen Kunti talks to Krishna. The dialogue between Kunti, the mother of Pandavas, and the dialogue between the Kunti and the Krishna, the Lord Krishna, that was very spiritual dialogue. So that was well documented in that Bhagavata Purana in the 8th chapter. So it is all about how she practiced yoga using the bhakti, which is the purest form of divine love. How she practiced, how she worshipped the divine Lord Krishna. So that was the dialogue between them. So in that dialogue, she actually invites all the troubles in her life, because whenever there is a trouble, she trusts that the Lord Krishna shows up to save her from the trouble. So just to be with Lord Krishna, she invites the troubles again and again. She's not afraid of the troubles. She's not afraid of the facing trouble. She knows that when she faces the most difficult troubles, she knows that Lord Krishna is beside her. So that's how that mother's love, the mother's divine love, shows up in the inner practice of yoga. So again, so just keep these in mind, and I wanted to keep these teachings of motherhood, and there was a saying that when God wanted to be everywhere, because He cannot be everywhere, so He created mothers everywhere. So that's just a thought in mind, and as we begin to practice. Okay, so let's do some more warm-ups and stand up, do some moon salutations, and some little practice. Come on to all fours, palms right below the shoulders. Inhale, slowly lift your tailbone, head up into cow. Exhale, slowly round your spine, suck your belly in, chin towards your chest, into cat. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. So now that you're slowly warming up, keep the weight on your right knee and the left palm. Extend the left leg back, extend the right arm forward. On your inhale, slowly lift the leg up, arch your spine like you're going to cow. On your exhale, knee to the chest, elbow to the knee, round your spine like you're doing cat. Suck your belly in. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And slowly come back to all fours. Now switch. Keep the balance on the left knee and the right palm. Extend the left leg, extend the right leg. On your inhale, arch your spine, lift the leg up like you go into tiger's pose. Exhale, knee to the chest, elbow to the knee, round your spine. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. So whenever you need a break, you can always come into the child's pose. And continue to check in with your breath. Continue to check in with your mind. Stay present. Keep your forearms on the mat here. And slowly see if you can come up like into like a puppy dog, like puppy pose. It's not like a completely Jungasana. Your forearms are on the mat. Like a sphinx. You can also now keep the forearms on the mat. See if you can lift the knees up. And slowly going into the forearm down dog. The forearms are on the mat as you come into down dog. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now slowly come back to forearm plank. Engage your core muscles. Forearms are still on the mat. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. And if you like to keep the knees on the mat, slowly come back to Sphinx. You're welcome to do that. And again, whenever you're ready, push the mat with your forearms, come back to down dog. Forearm, down dog. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Stay there. So now that you're slowly warming up, as you're keeping the forearms on the mat, back to the plank, forearm plank. Inhale, exhale. Keep the spine and the legs in a straight line. Now see if you can stack your legs, keeping the left forearm on the mat. Stack your right leg on top of the left, like this forearm side plank. Inhale, exhale. Keep the legs and the spine in a straight line. Inhale, exhale, Inhale, exhale, and back to the forearm plank. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Now shift the weight to the right forearm. Stack your left leg on top of the right. It's like a side plank on your right forearm. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Back to the forearm plank. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. If you get tired, you can come back to child's pose. Check in with your breath. Normal inhales, normal exhales. With the slow, deep inhalations, slow, deep exhalations. So we're doing just core warm-ups here. After that, you can come into the regular plank. Spine and the legs in a straight line. Take a deep inhale. Now here, from the regular plank, we will go into forearm plank. One forearm at a time. So from the regular plank, come on the left forearm, come on the right forearm. From the forearm plank, go back to the regular plank. So they do that a few times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So keep the spine and the legs in a straight line. 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now smile. Keep the knees on the mat. Back to child's pose. Check in with your breath. Slow down your heartbeat. Slow down your heart rate. You can even close your eyes. That's as simple as forearm planks, regular planks. It brings your core awareness of your core. Mindfulness in your breath. Awareness in your body. Slow sensation of your union of your body, mind, and spirit. Open your eyes. Okay, so those are a few. If you like to do more warm-ups, we could always do more warm-ups. But here, slowly come back to down dog, regular down dog. You can lift right leg up to the sky, 3 leg down dog. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Keep the spine and the right leg is in a straight line. Your weight is on both palms and the left leg. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. See if you can open up your right hip, bend your right knee. There's no weight on your right palm anymore. The weight is on one leg and one arm. And then slowly flip over. Keep the left leg straight. Keep the weight on the left leg and the left arm. Allow the right big toe, right leg big toe touch the ground. Keep pushing your hips high. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. No weight on the right leg touching the mat. Weight is on only on one leg, on one arm, and back to the 3 leg down dog. And back to the down dog. Stay here. Few cycles of breath. Enjoy breathing. deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Now whenever you're ready, now lift the left leg up to the sky, 3-leg down dog. The weight is on both palms on one leg. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. And when you think you're ready, fold your left knee, look underneath your left armpit. Keep the weight on the right leg, on the right palm. Connect with your breath. Keeping the right leg straight as you pivot on the toes of the right foot. Allow the left foot to touch the mat or touch the ground. As you flip over, push your hips high. Keep the right leg straight, right arm straight, no weight on the left leg touching the ground. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Back to the 3-leg down dog. And back to the down dog. You can take a child's pose again. Rest before we switch to the other side. Back to down dog. Continue to breathe in. Press your glutes down, lift your tailbone high. Now we're going to lift the right leg up to the sky. 3-leg down dog. And pull the right knee towards your face, towards your head, towards your forehead. And then when you cannot bring the knee any more closer to your head, that's when you extend the leg and diagonally underneath your left armpit. Keep the right leg on the mat and then slowly lift the left arm up. Your weight is on the left leg, on the right palm. There's not much weight on the right leg. Keep pushing your hips high. Free your left arm. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. There's not much weight, no weight on the right leg. Weight is on one arm, on one leg. And back to the 3-leg down dog. Kick the right leg back up to the sky. Back to the down dog. Stay here for a couple of cycles of breath. Deep inhalations and deep exhalations. Enjoy breathing. So when you think you're ready, lift the left leg up to the sky, 3-leg down dog. Now slowly pull the left knee towards your nose, towards your forehead. When you cannot pull the left knee any more closer, that's when you extend the left leg diagonally underneath your right armpit. Keep it on the mat and lift free your right arm. Slowly keep the weight on the right leg and the left palm. As you go up, free your right arm, free your heart, free your head, free your hips. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And back to the 3-leg down dog. And back to child's pose. So as you rest, so just remind yourself the characteristics of love, which is fearless, which is unconditional, which is forgiving, which is patient,
All of these will apply not only with others, with yourself. You need to be patient with yourself. You need to be forgiving towards yourself. You need to be unconditionally loving towards yourself. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. And slowly sit up. So now we can stand up and do some sun salutations, kind of like moon salutations. And some few asanas after that. And then, yeah, we'll have fun. The next 1 hour is going to be fun class. So now we'll be fully warmed up. Stand up. Come to the front of the mat. Palms to the heart. Ekam. Reach up. Inhale. Arch back. Exhale. Dvi. Uttanasana. Feel free to bend your knees. Chest on your thighs. Trini Ardha Uttanasana. Inhale. Chatwari. Back to palms on the mat. Back to Uttanasana. Prepare to go into plank with a deep inhale and then exhale, Chaturanga. Adhasthanga, your choice. Chatwari. Pancha, inhale into up dog. Or you can also go into Bhujangasana. If you're doing up dog, knees are not touching the mat, and relax your shoulders. Shut, exhale into down dog. Stay here for a couple of cycles of breath. Press your heels down, lift your tailbone high. Continue to inhale. Continue to exhale. With a deep relaxation with every breath. Now slowly lift the right leg up to the sky. Step inside your right hand into lunge. You can keep the left knee on the mat, coming into the low lunge and coming into Anjaneyasana. Palms into Anjali Mudra. And there's no other expression of love other than honoring and devoting this pose to Lord Hanuman, Anjaneya, who deeply practiced Bhakti Yoga. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Palms on the mat, lift the left knee up. Slowly step forward with the left leg. Back to Uttanasana. Back to Urdhva. Reach up, arch back, deep in the back bend, and palms to the heart. Samasiddhi. Hope you all can see me, but otherwise, not sure. But okay, so let's do second round of consolidation. First of all, make sure every time you come back to this Samasiddhi, the mountain pose, make sure your mind is in equanimous state of mind. No disturbances. Any thoughts? Ekam, inhale. Dvi, exhale, Uttanasana. Trini Ardha Uttanasana, inhale. Chatwari, palms on the mat, step back into plank. Exhale into Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale into up dog. Shat, exhale into down dog. Stay here for a couple of cycles of breath. Lift your tailbone high, press your heels on the mat. Ujjayi breathing if possible. Prepare to go into low lunge here. Left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand. And then right knee on the mat. Coming into Anjaneyasana. Sapta. Deepen the back bend. Open your heart. Fingertips back on the mat. Prepare to come back to, lift the knee up, come back to Uttanasana. Asta. Chest on your thighs. Now back to Urdhva Deepen the back bend. And back to Samasthiti. So those are a couple of consolidation A's. We'll do now a couple more consolidation B's. Arms to the heart. Here come into chair pose. Utkatasana. Lift the toes, shift the weight to the heels. Exhale. Uttanasana. Trini Ardha Uttanasana. Chaturanga. Arms on the mat. Step back into plank. Exhale into Chaturanga. Pancha into inhale, up dog. Shot, exhale into down dog. Now we're going to do warrior one on the right. Virabhadrasana one. Right leg up to the sky. Step inside your right hand. All the way. Now back heel on the mat. Toes on the pigeon toes. Warrior one stance. Front knee is bent. Back leg is straight. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do some variations in consolidation. Now shift the weight to the right foot, coming into one leg balancing pose. Feel free to keep a block here close by, but coming into the flying warrior. Keep the spine and the left leg in a straight line. If you're wiggling, if you're dancing, that's just natural. Palms to the heart, and extend your arms into warrior three. And then back to warrior one. If you like to do warrior two, step the left foot behind the right, windmill your arms into warrior two. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight, and reverse warrior. And windmill your arms back again, right leg back. Into plank, take a deep inhale, exhale into Chaturanga, inhale into up dog, exhale into down dog. Take a breath. Left leg up to the sky. Step inside your left hand. And back foot heel on the mat, close on the pigeon toes. Warrior one on the left. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Continue to breathe in and breathe out. And when you think you're ready, shift the weight to the left foot. Completely lift the right leg up. Flying warrior. Keep the spine and the right leg is in a straight line. Balance on one foot. If you think you're ready, palms to the heart. And then warrior three. You can come back to warrior, flying warrior anytime. And back to warrior one. And from here, we will go to warrior twos. Align your feet, right foot behind the left, windmill your arms into warrior two. Turn your palms up, reverse warrior. Back to warrior two, and back to windmill your arms, back to plank, left leg back, spine and the legs in a straight line, deep inhale, exhale, Chaturanga, inhale, up dog, exhale, down dog. Now this is the last down dog. For this consolidation B, this is not a traditional consolidation B. We just modified it. Deep cycles of breath. Enjoy everything. When you think you're ready, look between your hands, walk forward and jump forward all the way into Uttanasana and back to Tadasana, chair pose. Palms to the heart and Samasthiti. Close your eyes. You can do same thing second time, Consolidation B. Modified Consolidation B. After that, we can do a few more standing asanas, some inversions, some back bends. Okay, second Consolidation B. Palms to the heart. Chair pose, Uttanasana, inhale. Dvi, exhale. Uttanasana. Trini, Ardha Uttanasana. Chatwari, walk back into plank, deep inhale, exhale into Chaturanga. Pancha, inhale into up dog. Shat, exhale into down dog. We can start with the left side this time. Doesn't matter because we're going to do both sides. Let's start with left. Left leg up to the sky, 3 leg down dog. Step inside your left hand. Warrior 1 on the left. Front knee is bent, back leg is straight. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. When you think you're ready, shift the weight to the left leg, flying warrior. Spine and the right leg is in a straight line. Try to balance. You can lift your left one, like you can feel the wind underneath the wings. You can fly. You may be tilting, you may be winging, but keep the balance on the left leg. Solid. Palms to the heart center. Prepare to go into warrior 3. If you lose balance, you can always come back to half moon or flying warrior. Trying to balance on that left leg without dropping the right leg is a challenge. And then when you think you're ready, back to warrior 1. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Now windmill your arms into warrior 2. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Reverse warrior. Back to warrior 2 and windmill your arms again. Back to plank. Left leg back, spine and the legs in a straight line. Take a deep inhale. Exhale into Chaturanga. Inhale into up dog. Exhale into down dog. Joy breathing. Prepare to do warrior 1 on the right. Right leg up to the sky. Step inside your right hand. Prepare to keep the left heel on the ground. Warrior 1 on the right. Back leg straight, front knee is bent. Inhaling, exhaling. Steady your breath. Steady your mind. When you think you're ready, shift the weight to the right leg. Flying warrior. Spine and the left leg is in a straight line. Even you may be tilting your wings, but you're still balancing on the right leg. Trying to keep the hips in one level. Trying to keep the leg engaged. The left leg and the spine in one straight line. This is a challenging sequence. Palms to the heart. Flying warrior 3. Flying warrior. Back to warrior 1. And windmill your arms, warrior 2. Reverse warrior. And finish up This sun salutation B. Palms on the mat, step back into plank, deep inhale, exhale into chaturanga, inhale into up dog, exhale into down dog. This is the last down dog. In this last sun salutation B, stay here for a couple of seconds of breath. Inhale, exhale. Enjoy breathing. Now walk forward or jump forward all the way. Uttanasana. Back to Utkatasana. Palms to the heart. Back to Samasthiti. We can. So after that, we can do a couple of back bends. So lie down on your tummy. If you want to rest, you can always rest in the child's pose. You can do a couple of back bends here. Shalabhasana. Come on on your tummy. Turn your head to one side. Rest. You can keep the right arm extended, right arm extended on the mat, and the left arm bent, left knee bent. Reach for the left heel or ankle with your left hand, and then slowly kick your left leg into your left arm. This is half bow pose. So kick your left leg into your left arm and slide your right arm towards you so that you can arch your entire spine, lift your head, keep your leg high, deepen the back bend. So this right palm is sliding towards you so that you can reach, lift your upper body up. Inhale, exhale. Even the right leg on the mat is engaged, toes pointed, but you purposefully, mindfully kicking the left leg into your left arm. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. Slowly release, rest, turn your head to one side. So before we do the full bow, we're trying to do the half bow first, so that if anyone wants to do full bow, after that we can do full bow. So now keep your left palm extended on the mat, bend your right knee, and reach for the right ankle with your right hand. So make sure your left palm is supposed to be sliding towards your head. So you should be ready to kick your right leg into your right arm. Keep the left leg's toes touching and engaged. Left leg is engaged on the mat. But keep kicking your right leg into your right arm. Slide your left palm towards you so that you can lift your upper body up into the half bow pose. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, and release. And rest in Makarasana. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. So those who like to do full bow, now you can do full bow. Now that you did half bow on both sides, you should be able to do full bow with the same intensity in your pose, same loving kindness, same focus. So bend your both knees, reach for the ankles from both feet with your both hands. And then when you think you're ready, think of your body is like a bow in archer's hands, and the archer is going to pull the strings back. Your entire body turns into bow shape. So trust that you can do. Slowly lift your legs high, arch your spine, kick your legs into your arms, fully express in this pose. On your inhale, and then once you're in the deepest back bend, continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale, and release. Rest in Makrasana. Deep resting pose. The bow pose is a difficult pose. Now that you did the difficult one, the locust is half locust is a lot easier. So extend your arms. First, skydiving. Inhale. Lift your legs up, thighs up, chest up, everything up like you're skydiving in the sky. Point your toes. Inhaling, look towards the right side. Exhaling, look towards the left side. Inhale. Exhale. You can also interlock your hands. Extend your arms. Bring your shoulder blades together. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling, and release. Steady your breath, steady your mind. When you think you're ready, come on your knees. Let's do one more back bend, which is the camel. We'll do half camel. Come on the knees, toes turned, curl down. If you're advanced students, you can keep the ankle on the mat. Keep the knees a little bit closer to each other with the right arm up. Keep pushing in your hips and thighs, pelvis into the imaginary wall in the front. Reach for the right heel, lift the left arm up. Inhale, exhale. Half camel. Keep pushing into the wall on your inhales. With the grip on your heels, deepen the back bend. You're not giving any weight on your right arm, right knee, or right ankle. Just completely inhale, pushing into the wall, exhaling, deepening the back bend. Now reverse, left arm to the left fingertips towards your left heel. Just for grip, inhaling, push into the wall, exhaling, deepen the back bend. Continue to inhale, Continue to exhale. Slowly come back to the child's pose. Those advanced students can also do full camel if you prefer. You get the same benefits even if you have camel. So just lie down in the child's pose. Okay, so you think you're ready. So now we will do some inversions. Extend your legs, both legs. Place your palms on the mat. This is a staff pose. And keep pressing your palms onto the mat, fingers facing towards your feet. Slowly support your body weight on your palms. Lift your hips high. This is a reverse plank. Keep pressing your feet onto the mat. Your weight is on your palms. Keep lifting your hips high, spine and the legs in a straight line. Toes pointed into the reverse plank. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Do not drop your hips down. Keep the spine and the legs in a straight line and lower the hips down. See how much core strength you need, not just the arm strength, you need the core strength. Keep the right leg straight for your left knee. You can wrap your right arm around your left knee this way completely, and then twist. Keep sitting on both sit bones, deepening the twist. This is a Ardha Matsyendrasana simplest variation. If you want to do a different way, you can keep the left foot outside of the right leg this way, and then you can also bend your left knee, right knee. So you can sit on both sit bones. Same principle. While you're sitting on both hip sit bones, and then you can wrap your right arm around your left knee. And then you can grab onto the right arm with your left hand and deepen the twist. This is a different variation of Ardha Matsyendrasana. And then back to the staff. Keep both legs extended. Take a deep breath. Now fold the right knee. Keep the left leg on the mat. Fold your right knee. And see if you can reach forward, fold forward, and then sweep your left arm around your right knee. And then you can grab on to this foot. Give yourself a really tight hug before you do the twist. Twist back. Those who are advanced students, you don't need to grab onto this. You can wrap it behind, or you can support, and then deepen twist. Continue to breathe in, breathe out. So different variation of this pose. Keep this right foot on the other side of the left leg. This way you can bend this left knee And you can still sit on both sit bones comfortably. And you can still wrap your right knee with your left arm. Reach forward and then wrap your left knee with your left arm, wrapping around your right knee. Give yourself a tight hug and then deepen the twist. If you don't need to hold on to this left arm, with your right arm, you can support your spine straight and you can deepen the back bend. Twist, deepen the twist. If you continue to hold on to this, give yourself a tight hug, it should be the same. You get the same benefits. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. So now, relax both legs. Now you can make sure you're on the mat, bend your knees slightly, and then lie down on the back. We're going to do a bridge and a half wheel. If you can do a full wheel, we will also do full wheel. Full wheel is optional, but we can give it a try. A lot of times when I do the full wheel, I make sure I have a good grip underneath my palms on the mat. Sometimes these mats are slippery, and when you don't have a good grip, you're going to slip and then you're going to fall. So I don't want you to be injuring yourself. So make sure you have a very, really good grip. Maybe you could use some chalk or you could use some lotion to make sure you have a really good grip. I have trouble sometimes when my palms slip on the mat. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out, knees bent. This is a deep relaxation pose. This pranayama is actually named after Shivananda, my master's master in this Shivananda lineage. Swami Shivananda came up with this pranayama, which is suitable for every living being, no matter what kind of physical state of the body is. Everybody should be able to do this. Continue to breathe in, continue to breathe out. So when you think you're ready, you could do simple bridge. You can also do, sometimes you need a block, you don't need a block. Either way, I will show you both ways. It's anyone needs a block. So take the support of the block, keep the block underneath the hips so that you can lift the chest higher than the brain, blood circulates to the brain. So you lift your hips high, lift your heart higher than the brain. So using the gravity, the heart pumps the blood to the brain. And actually, the gravity does most of the work, so it's really easy on your heart. It doesn't need to pump the blood against the gravity. So gravity is helping the blood circulation to the head. So the inversions are beautiful in that sense, especially in these COVID times. Some severe COVID patients, they get blood clots in their mind, in their brain. So this is really helpful to circulation of the blood and the prana to the head. It's also deep relaxation pose, especially when you have a block. And if you do not have a block, you can support the bridge with your elbows, like pillars under the bridge. You can even lift your heels high As you lift the chest into the chin, support the bridge with your elbows underneath the bridge. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Slowly lower the hips down, and back to Shivananda Pranayama. And steady. Entire spine is resting on the mat. Only the belly breathing. Slow and steady, deep breaths. So next we will do full wheel. Anyone, like I said, be cautious. If your palms are slipping, you cannot do full wheel, then repeat the half wheel. And if you like to give it a try, keep the palms on the mat, elbows facing up. Make sure you have a good grip and fingers spread apart. And like you use your palm like a claw. So really have a good grip on the mat, around the palm, around the floor. And then make sure you have a good grip before we shift the weight to the palms and lift your hips high. And then when you think you're ready, lift the head up, lift the chest up, and keep the head momentarily between your hands, and then push the mat, and you're going into the full wheel. My palms are slipping. There's no way I can hold on to this pose. And those who can, you can stay in that wheel pose. And continue to inhale, continue to exhale. So I will just stay in the half wheel. You guys enjoy the full wheel. Inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, exhaling. Move back to the simply Shivananda Pranayama whenever you're ready. We can do legs up the wall, Viparita Karani, and we can also do shoulder stand, your choice. If you're doing shoulder stand, you got to lift your hips high. The spine and the legs are in a vertically straight line right above the shoulders. And do not move your head in that shoulder stand. Others can just do the Viparita Karani, like legs up the wall. You can use a block in this legs up the wall. Imagine your feet are against the wall, and like against the wall like this. And then you can simply elevate your hips high. This has a tendency to bring the heart higher than the brain, and circulates the blood using the gravity. So you can do that simply. Others can go into full shoulder stand, spine and the legs in a straight line, elevate. And the hard part is keeping this. Sometimes a lot of us can have a bent knee, with some kind of an angle at the spine and the legs. But that's not the real shoulder stand, is keeping it vertically straight. The hips and the spine and the legs vertically straight right above the shoulder without injuring your neck. Okay, so those who want to give it a try, you can give it a try. Others just stay in the legs up the wall. If you're doing the legs shoulder stand, just make sure you roll onto the shoulders first. Lift the hips, roll onto the shoulders, and then support. As soon as you lift your hips, support spine with your hands, like this. Support, and then try to straighten the spine and the legs right above the shoulders. Take a moment, take as much time as you need to. Straighten up the spine and the legs away from the head, hips towards your head. One more time, support your spine with your elbows behind. Trying to keep the toes vertical, legs vertical, hips and spine in the same straight line, right above your shoulders. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Those who like to do plow, you can do plow. Feet on the other side of the head. Interlock your hands behind. If your feet touch the brake mat, flow, great. You can also do slowly, slowly lower the spine down. With core strength. Slowly back to legs up the wall. And then lower the legs down using your core strength. Okay, now we will do Matsyasana and then Shavasana after that. So lift your hips, support your palms underneath your hips. Palms facing down. Keep the lower part of the body on the mat. Shift the weight to the elbows, and then arch your spine back. Open your throat. Like a fish diving back. Open your throat center. Entire lower body is on the mat. Only the upper body is arching back. Then whenever you're ready, come to Shavasana. Heels in, toes out, palms facing out. Close your eyes. And melting into the ground, only the belly breathing. Deep inhalations, deep exhalations. Now be very slowly. Wiggle your fingers, bring your awareness back to the body, toes. And when you think you're ready, hug your knees to the chest. Hold on to the one side, the right side, or the left side. Like a baby in the mother's womb. And slowly sit up. So beautiful. That's the end of asanas practice today. And then we can do some pranayama at the end of meditation. Sit comfortably. We can do simple two pranayams. One is anuloma viloma, alternate nostril breathing. Another one is the Brahmari, which is um, like a humming bee sound, and it's beautiful. It creates a lot of good vibration in your skull, in your crown of the head, allows you to have a sound sleep tonight. And this Anuloma Viloma, use your right hand, fold your two index fingers, and keep first two index fingers, keep them at the root of the thumb. The other two index fingers are the ones that are going to close the left nostril, and the right thumb is going to close the right nostril. So place your right nostril on the right thumb, inhale, close the right nostril, inhale through the left nostril. After the full inhale, now close both nostrils, hold the breath. And when you're ready to exhale, open the right nostril, taking the thumb off the right nostril, exhale through the right nostril. Still keep the left nostril closed. After complete exhale, pause and empty lungs. And when you're ready to inhale, inhale through the right nostril. Close both nostrils, hold the breath. Open the left nostril, exhale through the left nostril. You still keep the right nostril closed. After the complete exhale, pause and empty lungs. No need to rush into inhale. And when you're ready to inhale, inhale through the left nostril and continue alternatively that process, same process as I told you, alternatively at your own pace. Make sure you hold the breath. After you complete inhale, close both nostrils, hold the breath as long as you can. And when you're ready to exhale, open the opposite nostril and exhale through the opposite nostril. When you after the exhale, pause and empty lungs. And when you're ready to inhale, inhale through the same nostril that you just opened. Next time when you exhale through the left nostril,
After the exhale, you can stop. So that's the Anuloma Viloma technique, and it improves, it clears the nasal passages, clears the many nadis in our body, energy channels in our body. Okay, next one is the Brahmari, as I told you. The Brahmari is creating a vibration in the crown of the head, in the skull area. So you could use index fingers to plug the ears so that you would not hear external sound. Only thing is you would be able to pay attention to your vibration on the head area. So on your normal inhale, but on your exhale, you close your lips and then exhale like with a humming bee sound, like only the third syllable in mantra Om, like a humming sound. So as you hum the sound and then you exhale normally through the nose. So once you plug your ears, you wouldn't be able to hear my instructions. So do this for how much time? Do this for a couple of minutes on your own. See how many you can do in 2 minutes. So you can plug the ears and keep the elbows relaxed. Don't lift the shoulders. Don't need to tighten the shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Keep the elbows down. So you can keep the face relaxed as well. And then you can even close your eyes if you like to. And then inhale and hold the breath in the head area. And then on your exhale, you just humming, like humming bee sound. Okay, that concludes the Brahmari, the pranayama. And these are the two important pranayama techniques you can practice in the morning time or in the evening time. And then finally, we have a few minutes left for the meditation. You can sit comfortably. You can keep your palms in the Dhyana Mudra, the index finger touching the thumb, and keep resting your palms on the mat. You can also do Dhyana Mudra, keeping the right palm on the left, or left palm on the right, touching your thumbs, and keep them in your lap. This is how Buddha meditated under Bodhi tree. So you can do this, or you can do this. So completely close your eyes. Only focus on the Ajna Chakra, third eye. Or you can also focus on the heart center and focus on your breath. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. You can also chant mantra, the mantra that you may have, or if you do not have any mantra, you can continue to inhale as you mentally chant Sho on your inhale, hum on your exhale. Sho on your inhale, hum on your exhale. Continuously keeping the mind anchored on the breath, on the energy channels, energy centers. Continue to inhale, continue to exhale. After a while, you may forget to chant, but you can still enjoy that resilient, silent inner stillness, inner silence within. स्वस्ति प्रजाभ्याय परिपालयन्तः न्यायेन मार्गेण महीं महिषाः गोब्राह्मणेभ्यः शुभमस्तु नित्यं लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Palms to the heart center into Anjali Mudra. Bow down to yourself. Bow down to each and every one of you who are practicing together. Thank you all for joining on a snow winter storm night. Thank you all. Stay safe, stay healthy. Namaste. Thanks. See you all soon. Take care. Bye.